喂，我哋兩兄弟引我借佢，
係對冧佢。
Stop scrolling. You think you've already seen every great sci-fi movie on Netflix? You haven't. While everyone keeps rewatching the same big blockbusters, Netflix is quietly hiding some insane sci-fi movies deep in its library. We're talking mind-bending time loops, dark dystopian futures, and twists that hit way harder than you expect. Welcome back to Breath Cinema Universe. Today, we are deep diving into 10 underrated sci-fi movies on Netflix that you probably missed. And trust me, stick around until number 1, because that movie should have been a global phenomenon. Let's jump in.
Julia, what are you doing? Answer me!
Kicking off at number 10, we have a slick, claustrophobic thriller, Tau. Think Ex Machina meets a high-tech escape room. Micah Monroe plays a street-smart grifter kidnapped by a sadistic genius and locked inside his futuristic smart home. But the villain isn't the man, it's the house itself. The AI controls everything. The movie is basically a psychological chess match between a desperate human and a learning machine. The story isn't flawless, but the neon-soaked visuals and constant mind games make this a tense, stylish watch.
我哋只有個 plan， 就係完成任務，只係得我同你啫。
At number 9, we crank the visual spectacle way up with Warrior of the Future. This Hong Kong sci-fi epic proves Hollywood doesn't own big-budget CGI. The plot is simple. A giant alien plant crashes on Earth, and a squad of soldiers in Iron Man-style mech suits has to stop it. That's it. That's the movie. Don't expect a deep, Oscar-winning story here. This is pure popcorn-munching adrenaline. If you love Pacific Rim or Aliens, you will love watching these heavy mechs tear through an alien apocalypse. Turn off your brain, crank up the volume, and enjoy.
Gegen Sie, Frau Elena Thoma, ist eine Vermögenspfändung verfügt worden. Ihre Höhe beträgt gemäß richterlichem Beschluss 38 Jahre.
Sie haben Ihre Hilfe versprochen.
Number 8 brings us one of the darkest concepts on this list, Paradise. This German thriller feels like a horrifyingly realistic episode of Black Mirror. It's a world where the phrase, time is money, isn't a metaphor. It's literal. A biotech company allows people to transfer years of their life to someone else. The rich buy eternal youth, while the poor sell their future just to survive. When the protagonist's wife is forced to give up 40 years of her life to pay a debt, she transforms from a young woman to an elderly lady overnight. It raises uncomfortable questions about inequality and morality, and it's deeply unsettling.
There's no limit to how far they can spread. Unless we stop them.
At number 7, we're loading up on firepower with Spectral. Before Netflix originals were everywhere, they quietly dropped this gem. Think Black Hawk Down meets Ghostbusters. A DARPA scientist joins a special ops team in a war-torn city, but they aren't fighting insurgents, they are fighting invisible, ghost-like anomalies that kill instantly. What makes Spectral stand out is how it treats a supernatural threat with hard science. The final act, where they build sci-fi weapons to storm the power plant, is pure video game energy. If you love military sci-fi with zero filler, this is a must-watch.
Today is repeating.
At number 6, we've got ARQ, a small movie with a massive idea. It's a time loop thriller set entirely inside one apartment during a violent home invasion. The main character dies and wakes up at the start of the same morning again and again. But here's the twist. The loop is tied to an experimental machine he created. With every reset, he remembers more, uncovers betrayals, and realizes the consequences stretch far beyond that room. If you liked Edge of Tomorrow but want a more intimate, high-tension take on the concept, ARQ is worth your time.
Appel entrant.
Allô?
Lise, on a presque plus de temps.
On commence par quoi?
Vous avez toutes les réponses. Comprenez ce qui déclenche vos souvenirs.
Number 5 takes claustrophobia to the next level. Oxygen. Imagine waking up with no memory, trapped inside a coffin-sized medical pod with your oxygen levels dropping every second. That is the entire movie. You are trapped in there with Melanie Laurent, who delivers a powerhouse performance of pure panic and desperation. Her only company is a cold AI system. Every question she asks unlocks a piece of the puzzle, and the final twist flips everything you thought you knew. It's tense, smart, and terrifying.
Nice to see you again.
She gets torn apart by a train, and 9 years later, she's back.
Number 4 is the most complex entry on this list, In the Shadow of the Moon. What starts as a gritty serial killer thriller slowly morphs into something far more mind-bending. A detective hunts a mysterious killer who resurfaces every 9 years, unaged and unchanged. As the obsession destroys the detective's life, the genre shifts from crime drama to time travel sci-fi. It's a slow burn, but it rewards your patience. If you like movies like Looper or Predestination, where the mystery comes first and the sci-fi reveal comes second, this one is for you.
Chill. Just fucking chill.
Entering the top 3, we have the most stylish movie on this list. They Cloned Tyrone. Netflix quietly dropped this masterpiece in 2023, and it is criminal that more people aren't talking about it. It's a genre-bending mix of 70s funk, dark comedy, and high-concept conspiracy. Jamie Foxx, John Boyega, and Teyonah Parris stumble upon a massive government lab underneath their neighborhood that is literally cloning people to control the population. It gives off Stranger Things vibes, but with a darker, grittier tone and sharp social commentary. It's weird, wild, and fantastic.
I've discovered something troubling. Our guest has not been entirely truthful with us. Daughter, I know you're frightened, but you have no need to be.
At number 2, we have a film that will make you question the future of AI, I Am Mother. After humanity goes extinct, a teenage girl is raised in a bunker by a robot she calls Mother. For the girl, the robot is a loving parent, but that belief shatters when a wounded woman from the outside arrives, claiming robots are the enemy. The film becomes a brutal game of trust. The robot suit was built by Weta Workshop, so it's practical, not just CGI, making every interaction feel disturbingly real. It's a thoughtful, tense thriller with a dark ending that sticks with you.
What do you need? Gotta go out there. Where am I going? Run. The trash will soften the impact.
And finally, at number 1, we have What Happened to Monday. This movie should have been a global sci-fi hit. In a future with a strict one-child policy, 7 identical septuplets are forced to share a single identity to survive. They are named after days of the week, and each sister can only go outside on her day. But then, Monday doesn't come home. Noomi Rapace plays all 7 sisters, and she is so good you genuinely forget it's one actress. The action is brutal, the stakes are high, and the tension never lets up. If you only watch one film from this list, make it this one.
What are you waiting for? Go get her!
So, those are 10 underrated sci-fi movies on Netflix that deserve way more attention. From tiny time loop thrillers to big conspiracy epics, which one of these are you adding to your watch list first? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if I missed your favorite hidden gem, tell me. I'm always hunting for the next great watch. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe to Breath Cinema Universe for more rankings and hidden gems. Thanks for watching, and happy binging.